Hi, welcome to another video, and in this video we're looking at the 2024 technical drawing paper 2, and specifically we're looking at section 2 of the exam, the sketch and design portion. Now we're about to get into things. I'm going to show you my approach of taking on questions such as these. Again, this is the first time I'm looking at the question, so I just got the paper, as well as this is the first time I'm attempting it. Alright, so we're going to get into the instruction. It says that you should not spend more than 30 minutes on this section, and they say using a neat orthographic sketch, show the difference between each pair of the following engineering convention. Now it says a first angle and third angle orthographic projection, internal and external screw thread, counterbore hole, and countersunk hole, also diamond and straight knurling, broken solid and cylindrical shaft, and hollow cylindrical shaft. He says that you're also going to be given awarded marks for candidates who show orthographic views, proportion is up to par, and the presentation, and that is 5 marks, and the actual task is 25 marks, overall marks are 30. Alright, so let's get into things now. So we're going to be starting, let's start at the bottom and work our way up. So the first one is broken solid cylindrical shaft, that is, and a hollow cylindrical tube. Alright, now this would be similar to the other question that we did in section 1 of this paper in the previous video. The video will be linked down below as well. Alright, now where we actually add a shaft. So that is basically what we're going to be showing, the broken portion. Alright, so I'm going to be doing the drawing to my right here. Let me switch to the relevant layer. Let me go to my object layer here, and I'm going to draw 2 horizontal lines. Please bear in mind that these are sketches. Alright, it's going to take a bit longer for me to do it in AutoCAD, but if you were doing it on paper, it would be a lot easier. So let me just offset this here by about 20. I think 20 is a good number. Alright, and I'm going to have 2 of these, one for the broken and one for the cylindrical. Alright, so that's what I'm going to be doing here. So for the regular broken, this is what I'm going to be doing. Let me just close off the end here. Alright, let me just see if I can do this pretty fast. Well, I'm going to be doing one and then the other. Alright, yeah, let me just do that and close off the other end as well. So the hollow is going to be on my right, and this one is going to be on my left. So for the solid, here's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using the spline tool. Again, if I don't know if there is a function to generate this, but I'm going to try use the spline tool to get it, or get that broken shape there. So I did select. Alright, so let's move, going about here, and then come back down this side. I'll add a bit of curve there, and let's see if I can possibly put one there, and then come back around to somewhere in the middle here. If it's not, yeah, somewhere about there. I accidentally deleted that. Let me redo that. And it's the reason why I say if I was doing this using regular sketching, that is somewhere about there, and let's see there, come back to about here, then press enter. Here I'm going to adjust this a bit so that it touches my curve here. Alright, and this, I'll push this one here. Alright, there. Alright, that should give me the look that I want. And then now, let me just move this a bit to my left. So we're at 5 minutes now, so time is very limited. So I'm going to put one there. Then I'm going to copy this a bit to my right like this, and then I'm going to mirror it up like this. Yes. Then I'm going to trim out the middle portion, all of this here. Alright, and this portion here, let me see if I can switch things up here. Grab onto this, push it there, push this down like that. Yeah, alright, that should do it. Alright, maybe I can move this to somewhere along here, and I'm not sure here. Now it's snapping to some stuff. I don't want it to snap to anything. Alright, I think that looks more like it, and from there I'm going to be hatching some portions. So I'll use the hatch pattern steel. So I'll find the one that says steel. This one here, and I'll hatch here, and I'll hatch here. And this now would be, and let me just write the name. I believe they said one is broken cylinder. Alright, so that's what I'm going to write. So broken, let me adjust that spelling there, sorry. Broken let me turn on caps lock. Cylindrical shaft. Alright, and let me adjust the spelling for this one. Let me adjust here. Alright, so this is the broken cylindrical shaft. On the other side, we're going to have hollow tube, all broken hollow tube. Broken hollow tube. Alright, so for the broken hollow tube, it's going to look similar, however it's going to have an additional curve on it. So here's what I'm going to do. You see this one here that we had done a while ago? I'm just going to delete it. I'm going to delete it. Alright, and I'm going to grab onto this one here, and I'm going to put it here. Alright, just like this. So broken hollow tube. Now I'm going to remove the hatch from here, and I'm going to try to see if I can do something. Now if I can, that would be good. I'm going to try to offset this here. I'm going to try to offset it by 5. That's this line that I have done here. No, that's no good. Let me try to see if I can do the other one. Maybe 2. If I can offset it by 2, that would be excellent. Alright, so I'm going to cut down my offset distance to probably 1. Try to, yeah, that could work. That could work. That could work. Alright, now this portion and this portion, I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to modify this a bit so that this portion here is a bit hidden, so it's going to fall. Now this has about 10 million parts to it. Turn off ortho here. Alright, so that might not work out for me. Let me try to see if I can probably sketch it then. Because what I want all of this here. I wonder if I can use the stretch command. Stretch. I can. No, it's not working, and we're already in the 10 minutes. So let's not waste any more time and let's manually draw it. Alright, so it's going to look somewhat like this. Starting somewhere here. Let me turn this off. Coming around to here, back to here, 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 and then I'll go there, enter, and then I'll trim away the excess. Then now I'll do the same on the other side. Now this here is not perfect distance away, but it is a sketch, so I could maybe push this here, push that down there, just to see if I can get equal distance around, because it's a tube and all the sides are going to be equal distance from each other. That's why I was trying to do an offset. Alright, for this side here it's going to be the same treatment. So let me start here and try and maintain the distance, equal distance from the outer end. Alright, somewhere there, enter. This one here, putting it over here. Alright, so it's going to be, alright, so let me trim what needs to be trimmed now. TR and enter, and get rid of this and this one here, this as well. Alright, now I'm going to be hatching, and the portion that I'm going to be hatching is in between these space here. So good thing these are sketches. Alright, cool. So that will be the hollow and the regular shaft. The next one that I'm going to be doing is the diamond knurling as well as the straight knurling. Now for that one there, what I'm going to be doing is that I'm simply going to be drawing should I say a bolt head or something of that sort. So I'm going to have a rectangle here like that, and I'm going to copy it and add it to my right hand side here. Alright, let me copy this, well, both of these, and put them down for the titles or the labels. So one is diamond knurling, so diamond, I need to write that one. I think knurling is spelled that way. Let me double check. And how did I write it? N oh yeah, N K N U R L, K N U R L. Okay, I think my brain is going. Yeah. All right, and diamond. Let me adjust that spelling there. All right. And then we're going to have the other one, straight knurling. Just get rid of this and just use the one that I have over there. Now this one here, you can just use the hatch pattern to sort this one out. Straight knurling. Alright, so for this one here, for the diamond, what you're going to be doing is that you're going to use the hatch pattern. The hatch pattern that you're going to use is the one that looks like diamonds, if you want to call it that. So I'm going to just scroll until I find it. Scrolling until I find it. This one here. And you simply click inside like that. Alright. And for the other one, you're going to be using the straight one. So for example, you activate the hatch pattern there, and you're going to find the straight one. There you want it to be vertical, so you want to find one that is vertical. If it's not vertical, you have to adjust the you have to adjust the, let me undo this one. You'll have to adjust the angle of the thing, and I'm going to show you shortly. Wood, let me just find a straight one. Straight. I'm just going to use this one here. Click inside there, and I'll change the angle to let me try 45 first. Yeah, like that. Alright, and that will be the straight knurling. Alright, for the other one that says counter bore and countersunk hole, what I'm going to be doing for that one, if I hope my memory is correct with these, for countersunk and counterbore hole, I'm going to have 2 holes. So I'm going to draw a line in the middle somewhere here. Let me turn on my OSnap, turn on my ortho, and I'm going to draw a line down the middle. I'm going to offset that line by maybe I can do 1 on either side. 1, let me see how it looks first. Oh, right, so I'm going to use 5. Alright, that could work. And I'm going to copy these, one over there, and then I'll have the other one on this side here. Let me just move over this line a bit. Alright, now for the countersunk and the counterbore, they're basically saying that it up at the top is pretty much sunken in. Now the difference between the two is that the let me explode this. The countersunk, I think it is angled, and the counterbore is just a regular square. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to offset this line down by I'm going to use 5, since I already used the 5 before. Yeah, like that. Alright, and then now I'm going to be offsetting another 5 on either side of these lines. You're going to be wondering, what am I doing here? Alright, so I'm going to activate my trim command, and I'm going to get rid of this, this, and this right here. And I'm also going to be getting rid of this line and this line here. Alright, for this one over here, that is going to be the countersunk. I'm going to draw a line from here to there, and the line from here to there, and then I'm going to delete these 2 lines here. You might have tackled this a bit different, but this is just how I in the moment tackling this. Alright, this is just how I'm tackling it in the moment. So this line in the center here is just going to be a center line. Let me add them to the relevant layer. Alright, now, oh yeah, I need to trim this portion and this. Alright, now if you're looking, if it's a cross section, you can attach here and here and here and here. Alright, let me double check. Alright, you can attach here, here, and here. Alright, if it's if you're saying that this is actually solid, then you just change these lines to hidden detail. Alright, if you're saying that it is solid and you're not doing a section of it, but either way, it will work fine for the exam purpose. It doesn't really matter. Alright, so whether you want to hatch it or you want to make it hidden. Now from a plan view perspective, all of these would resemble or would look like holes. So you'll have one big hole there, and you'll have another one to represent the small one there. Same thing here, a big hole and then a small one. Alright, so that's what that will look like. and if I just move them down like this and draw a rectangle through them, it will look something like that. All right, from a plan view perspective. All right. All right, that's what the plan view will look like. Again, you'll have your center lines passing through. These are on our center line there. All right, for the other one, which is the what's this? Internal and external screw thread. What that will look like, I'm just going to draw a vertical line like this. That doesn't make any sense. Internal and external screw thread. Screw only have out. Anyways, let's draw it. So I'm going to have a line there. I'm just going to offset this by about say 10, right? The measurements that I'm using is not important. Alright, so I'm going to grab onto that one there and I'm going to copy it. Alright, and for this here, what I'm going to be doing for the screw thread, that is, I'm going to offset 10. Let me try 1. Yeah, I'm going to use 1. Let me use 1.5. Offset 1.5, just so you can see what's going on. So this would be this representing the threading, all right, on the screw. All right, so that is the screw head. Let me mirror. Oops. Mirror. Alright, like that. No. Alright, so we have that there, and we have this here. Now this line is just saying that the threading goes all the way up to this point here. Alright. And this is just me being extra. Alright. Alright, so for the tip portion, I'm just randomly drawing something here, as you can see. Just randomly drawing a little tip to my line. Let's mirror it to the other side. No. Let's get rid of that. Alright, let's do that, and we could extend these lines down to touch. Alright, so that is saying that is threaded there. For the internal screw thread, what this will look like is that, and I'm just going to draw a little block, so it will look like that. Let me just add a little rectangle. And I'm going to grab onto this CP, and I'm guessing they probably want a plan view of it and all that stuff. So this is what it will look like. Alright, this is what it will look like, having the hidden detail. Alright, for what the plan view will look like, I'm going to have circle, well, 2 circles, that is. 1 circle, that's not the center. Just add a little reference line here. I have circle there, and then another circle there. Right, I'm going to be using this circle for everything, both the plan and the so let me just add it here, plan, view, and what this looks like is that when you're talking about the screw thread from an internal perspective, is that what I tend to do is that I'll draw a line from the center outwards like this. That's what I'll do, and I'll draw another line from the center, that is, to another point. Let me turn off ortho for this, like this. And then what I'll do is that I'll trim away a portion of the internal circle here, like this. And that will say that this is actually an internal threaded object. Alright, now when it comes on to the shaft itself, or this here from a plan view, what it will look like is that it will look something like this. Circle. Let me just draw these in quickly. Alright, maybe I could do another one for, I guess it's not important, but I'm just going to add it. Let's move it down. Alright, so for this one now, to show what is going on here, you'll basically do the opposite. So let me just grab onto this here, and I'm going to put it in the center. Alright, it's in the center now, so I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to stretch it out to the big circle. Oh, because I broke it, messed up things. Alright, so I'm going to have to repeat the process. One there, then another line. Let me turn this off. But instead of doing the inside, you're going to be trimming out the outside one. Alright, but you can also leave it as well without having to do all of that as well. Alright, so we have the names. Let me put the names as well. Oh, we need to do the drawing as well for first and third angle. And look at the time, we're almost at 30 minutes. So you see that this requires a good amount of work. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to draw some rectangles, or one rectangle. That's what I'm going to draw. So one rectangle, then I'm going to be copying the rectangle. So I'm going to copy one to my right like this, and I'm going to copy one down like this. Alright, I'm going to take this same rectangle, and I'm going to copy it to my right, and I'm going to copy it down, and I'm going to copy the one that I copied down to the right, and I'm going to write names to say plan, front view, left view. And for this one I'm going to say plan, front view, right view. So let me copy these here. This was what? Countersunk and counterbore. So let me just add those labels. CP. So the names are countersunk and counterbore. I think that's what they added as. So counter bore. And I believe counterbore, they have it as one word. Maybe not. And then now the other one is countersunk. Sunk. Countersunk. All right, let me stretch this out. All right, so that is that one there. For this one here, what is it again? Internal and external screw thread. So let me write that one in. So you can see we're going external and internal. So we're going external screw thread, then we're going for the other one, internal screw thread. Alright, as I said before, this would have been so much faster and easier if I was doing it by hand. Alright, because this can take some amount of time. Let me just position these, because if you look at the time, we're at 30 minutes and we haven't even labeled our drawing and sheet our drawing as yet. But given that you would have done extremely well on the first assembly drawing, you would have had enough time to complete this here. Alright, so this would be first angle. So first angle projection, and this would be third angle, angle projection. All right, and then now we're going to put the writings there. So what's the difference between them? So let me just start by writing front view. Alright, let me grab onto that and copy. Front view goes here as well. Alright, then now we have plan view. Alright, plan view goes here as well. Then we have left view, and then we have our right view. Alright, now we could even go a step further of adding another rectangle to this here. Let me turn on ortho, and adding another rectangle here, and then just simply copying our labels. So right view right here, and left view right here. Alright, and I believe we would have completed what was required of us. So let's see, orthographic views, proportion looks okay, we're using AutoCAD. Presentation, so we have the first angle orthographic projection and the third angle orthographic projection. This is how we represented it. Internal and external screw thread, this is how we represented it. Alright, diamond knurling, this is how we represented it. Straight knurling, this is how we represented it. Broken solid cylindrical shaft, this is how we represented it. Broken cylindrical tube, this is how we represented that. Alright, now doing this would have given you, if not perfect, almost perfect mark. There are still things that we could do to perfect things, such as adding center lines to these here. So for example, adding center line to this, that, this, passing it through that as well. as you will see in the thumbnail of this video here, and in the completed drawing file that is attached in the description below. Again, just like, share, and subscribe for future videos. And if you have any suggestions, please put them in the comment section down below. If I made an error, please leave it down below as well, so I can learn from this as well as others as well. Alright, so I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.